Hi everyone, my name is Karen Burke. I've put together a set of sequences that are intended to be used together. Not necessarily cumulatively, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, but holistically, as in you touch on all of them throughout the course of a month, or maybe even a week. My point is that we need a more holistic practice. So many of us love this practice. And so many of us practice what we love. Sometimes that ends up being us only practicing in a way that reinforces our body habits, our injuries, and for lack of a better word, our personality defects. So many of us only know how to practice powerfully and sweaty. And others of us only know how to or are comfortable with a gentle or restorative type practice. So there's one sequence that is all about rest and finding some gentleness with yourself so that your body can replenish. There is a sequence that is all about softening the tissues of your body. So the places that have become hard, that have become habituated, that are maybe holding on to some illness, some fatigue, or some psychological stuff, can start to let go. There's a sequence that is all about focusing and breath as really being the heart of what asana practice is. And then there is a practice that is strong and is sweaty and will bring you into a tough arm balance. And if you practice it over time with the other practices included as being an alternate way to quote unquote open your hips or develop your strength or open your heart, I think you'll find that you're able to go to a deeper place, which may or may not be a deeper pose. But what does that matter after all? All of these are aspects of a practice, and we need them all. I think we need to remember that yoga asana are not intended to be exercise or flexibility improvement. They're not even intended to be coping skills or ways to manage stress. They do those things, but that's not their focus point. Their focus point is on reconnecting you and bringing you to a new state of consciousness and a way of realizing that the body itself is capable of healing, of resting, and a profound engagement. The body itself is a way for us to reconnect with our best self so that we are living dharmically instead of in conflict with our own selves, our own natures, and very much with the world around us. So we're going to work with your hips and we're going to work with your heart as a way to get back to the ancient yoga teaching that the breath and the body are a support. And I want you to start to practice moving slowly enough and wholly enough through a whole range of motion and different styles of practice. Moving slowly enough that you never lose contact with what is supporting you from below, what is supporting you from deep. So this will very much be a practice of integrity and of building resilience and of building a bigger practice. So we're going to work with your hips, we're going to work with your heart, and I suggest that you work with these videos together. Again, not in an order, not this leads to that, but that these things all work together. So that if you do each video once this month, the whole will be bigger than its parts. If you do a little bit of each of these styles of practice each week, the whole of your life will be bigger than the things you've done. I hope you enjoy this. I hope that you learn something. I hope that you feel things you haven't felt before. Wish you many blessings, and I give you many bows. Namaste.